Hey guys, Ruby Harrell here with Nine Leadership. Today we're talking to you guys about motivation and why motivation alone is bullshit. Stay tuned. So there's a lot of buzz about motivational speakers, about people who get paid to just go out and motivate people. I've gotten requests from clients, potential clients, about motivation conversations, webinars about motivating their staff. How do I motivate my staff? How do I motivate myself as a business owner? How do I motivate people to do what they need to do? Well, it's the wrong question, I think. Motivation is one piece of things, but motivation without action is useless, right? How many times have you gone to a conference, an amazing conference, a motivational conference, if you will, and you've heard an amazing speaker, someone who's really great at the art of speaking, and just it lights you up. You're like, oh my God, this feels great. I feel awesome. I'm going to go home. I'm going to do amazing things, and life is going to be completely different after this. So you travel back home, or in this situation, you get off of Zoom, and start doing something else. Make your lunch, or you travel back home and drive back home, or whatever it looks like. Time passes between the time that you hear the speakers speak and you start doing stuff yourself, right? You get back into the swing of things. Your normal day kind of takes over. Normal mundane tasks, errands, things get in the way. And before long, that motivation you had, that amazing feeling you had that I'm going to do this right now, turns into I'm going to do this a little bit later, and then a little later, and then tomorrow becomes the next day. And eventually you're back to where you were before that. Why does that happen? Why do we have such a problem with motivation? Well, there are a couple reasons. But the ultimate thing is motivation by itself is just bullshit. Motivation without action is completely useless. What's the point of, I can feel really motivated to eat, but if I don't get off my butt and go and get food or make food or do something that gets me food, I'm going to still be hungry. So this whole idea about motivation is a great concept, but if there's no action behind it, then it's just literally wasted time, wasted words, wasted energy. So how do you put motivation into action? How do you change that? Well, start taking steps while you're in the middle of that feeling. When you have that feeling, jump into it. Take whatever steps you can to get things going. Start writing a plan. Take some time to jot down some notes, jot down some ideas, an action plan, if you will, and start acting on that as soon as possible. If you want to make lunch first, totally fine, but jump into that action plan as soon as possible. If you don't do that, then motivation will fade before you get a chance to enact anything on it. It's the same thing about the law of attraction. People love to talk about the law of attraction, the law of putting positive energy into the world in the sense of just say it, speak it into existence. That's all amazing. I believe in positive energy. I did a video on this a few months ago. Positive energy is a real thing. It really is. But positive energy by itself, just putting positive vibes into the world, willing it with your head or with your words alone, doesn't matter if you don't do anything about it. If you don't take some kind of action. Think about it like a lottery. If you're going to go play the lottery, if you want to win the lottery, and you use the law of attraction, the way some people are using it, you just write on Facebook, I'm going to win the lottery. Okay. Did you buy a ticket? Yeah. So how exactly do you plan to win something you don't try for? It's not going to happen. It won't, because you don't have a ticket. So if you don't actually physically get up and buy a ticket, whatever you say doesn't matter. Whatever you will into the universe doesn't matter. Yes, it's possible someone drops the winning lottery ticket outside your door and you happen to find it when you go walk your dog or get the mail. That's entirely possible. Is it probable? Is it likely? No, that's actually, the chances of that happening is actually less than winning the lottery itself, which by itself is less than getting struck by lightning twice. So it's not going to guarantee anything, but it will absolutely maximize your chances of getting something done, of actually succeeding what you want to do. Talk is cheap. Action is where things are at. So motivation by itself, don't look to be motivated. Look to take action, even if you don't feel motivated right now. If you're not motivated right now to do what you want to do it anyway. Because if it's really meaningful for you, if it's something that you really enjoy doing that's actually really going to help you or really light you up, then you'll get motivated while you're doing it. And that's a fact. Think about any time you didn't want to go to the gym, or you didn't want to do something that was good for you, that you know was going to benefit you at the end of the day. If it's something that really was meaningful to you and had some kind of value to you in your life, in any kind of level other than just monetary, then the act of doing it, even if you didn't feel motivated to do it before, generated that motivation. And you started having a great time doing it, and you want to do more of it. For me personally, it's like getting off my butt and going to play tennis or go hiking or anything active. Yeah, I'm lazy, I'm sitting on my couch, I'm really warm, really comfortable, my dog's hanging out with me. Do I really want to get up and go somewhere and do something? I don't really want to in that moment. But once I get off my butt and do it and force myself to do it, suddenly I'm having a great time. I feel amazing afterwards. I'm tired, but I feel amazing. And that's exactly what happens. And this motivates me to want to do it more. Because you start seeking that feeling. You start seeking that kind of reaction from yourself. Because it's meaningful to you. And if ultimately that thing that you want to do, that you're trying to motivate yourself to do, if it doesn't generate its own motivation as you're doing it, the question becomes, is it really the right thing for you to do? I don't mean right and wrong. I mean right as in, is it going to be the best thing for you? Is it really what you want to be doing? Or are you doing it for the wrong reasons? That in itself is another video, or a sequence of videos. But take that into account when next time you're talking about motivation and actions and how you can be more successful in whatever you're doing. Thanks so much for tuning in today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like these videos, please hit the like button, hit subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified of future videos. As I said before, I'm going to be running a special. Nine Leadership is running a special with leadership assessments. This is amazing for insights and for seeing a snapshot of where you are in your leadership, in your skills, and where you want to be in the future and how you want to get there. If you want to create a plan for yourself around motivation, around what your action plan is right now for yourself, this is a great way to get started in that conversation. The sale is going on between now and the end of this year, and it's going to help you to get started with 2021 in the best way possible for you. So if you look interested in that kind of thing, please reach out to me. Let me know if you have questions. Happy to chat with you, answer any questions you have about it. And hopefully you guys are doing well. Stay safe, and talk to you guys soon. Take care.